tell me if this sounds familiar. It's 2:30 in the morning, you wake up, you're sweating, you're a little panicked, and you say to yourself, holy crap, I forgot to do this, or I forgot to do that. And your mind starts to race. And you say, well, it's 2:30 in the morning, I don't want to get up. So you go back to bed. You lay your head on your pillow, and then you start thinking of other things you should have done. Uh-oh, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that. Maybe it happens on your drive home from work. Crap, I can't believe I didn't just do this. Well, you know what? That never happens to me. And it's not that I don't have issues, because good God knows I have issues. But I don't have the issue of worrying about to-dos that just pop into my head every now and then. These to-dos, a coworker says to you, hey, can you come by my office before you leave today and let's have a conversation? Or someone sees you leaving the building and they say, can you please call Jim by noon tomorrow? And you're like, sure, I'll do it. And you say to yourself, I'll just remember that. Well, you won't remember it. And what those are, they're something called a loop. And I first got this concept of loops from David Allen's fairly famous book called Getting Things Done, which I do highly recommend. And in that book, he says that when you get something that you need to do, it creates this loop in your brain. And if you don't take this loop that's in your brain and put it somewhere, it's just going to spin over and over and over and over again. It's going to drive you nuts. So David Allen argues that when someone gives you a loop, something to do, you do one of four things with it. Number one is you just do it. So if someone says, could you do this for me? And you can get it done really, really quickly, just do it. Get it done. All right, done. Put it off my list. Number two is you delegate it. Now this obviously only takes place if you have someone to delegate it to. But if you have someone that you can delegate something to and you trust that they'll get it done, like I've had many great employees over the years, and I trust that they're going to get things done that I ask them to do, then you just go ahead and you give it to that person, boom, off your list. Next thing you know is you delete it. And by delete it, I just said delete it. It's not really the best word, but it starts with a D. The other ones start with a D, so this is what I'm going to go with. Delete it fundamentally means you just say, I'm not going to do it. Someone asks, you say no. Maybe it's an email, maybe someone walks by you. Can you call that person by noon tomorrow? No, I'm sorry, I'm swamped, I can't do it. And finally, you document it. Now here's the big one, because you ask yourself, where will I document it? Unfortunately, most people document it on sticky notes. They document it on white pieces of paper. They document it on some goofy thing on their laptop. They document it in their email. They document it on the voicemail. They document it all over the place. What I argue that you absolutely need to do is when someone gives you something to do, you write it down in one of these. And this is just a real simple book. Okay, and it looks different from every other book that I've got. And I know this is my to-do book. So if anyone on my team says to me, CJ, can you remember to do this? And they don't see me write it down in the little book, I can guarantee you it won't get done. No way will it get done. I've had people say to me, CJ, that book is worth any amount of money that I pay for your coaching. It has absolutely changed the way that I work, and it has allowed me to significantly reduce stress. So something pops in your head, document it, get it down somewhere. Now here's the call to action for today. I challenge you to go out and to buy a book. Whatever it ends up looking like. It could be a leather book, it could be a book like this, an orange one. Whatever it is, it can't look like any other book in your office. I challenge you to go out, buy one, and start keeping your to-dos. Until next time, have a great week.